Good morning, everybody. Now we've been through the 5 ways to well-being, it seems like a good time to give some thought to something that's disrupting the feeling of well-being for lots of us. So I thought that we would look today for Friday at overwhelm. The main feedback from your deans about how people are doing at the different year levels is that lots of people are overwhelmed, overloaded, and just over the amount of work that you have to get through. So if that's you, listen on for Whaea Helen's magic wand waving solutions. Just kidding. I want to come back to the think, feel, act triangle that I talked about in the when we were talking about the take action way to well-being, because this is a good way to look at how we deal with stuff as a whole person. I've put the video in the links below in case you missed it, and also a picture. I'm going to just show you the picture now if I can figure out how to turn my camera around. Oh, I can't. Here we go. There's the picture of the... Ooh. You can tell I'm not very techy. There's the picture of the 5 ways to well-being, but it's back to front because of my turned around camera, so look at it at the bottom link and you'll be better. The main point of the think, feel, act triangle is that our thoughts and feelings and behaviour are all linked and all affect each other. So in terms of overwhelm, let's think about feelings first. The feeling of overwhelm is, well, it's overwhelming. Maybe it's a headache, racing heart, sweaty palms. Maybe it's more for you, it's more feeling exhausted and stuck and like it's hard to move, that kind of thing. But whatever the exact experience is for you, it's really hard to achieve much when you're feeling like that. So perhaps the first thing to do in tackling overwhelm is to take an action to calm your feelings. This is called self-soothing, if you want the technical language. And the take notice way to well-being is a good place to start, and that was yesterday's post on here, if you want to go back and have a look at that. So spending some time noticing or doing something that you love, maybe go for a walk, stroke your cat, mindfully eat some chocolate like the little alien in yesterday's video. Other ways to well-being, giving or connecting, they might calm your feelings before you start work. Whatever you do to think about getting a little bit calm, this is preparation, not procrastination. So you need to make it part of your schedule. When you feel a bit calmer, think about your thoughts. What exactly are you saying to yourself about the work that you have to do? Perhaps write them down. Think about whether you're telling yourself the whole truth. Do you really need to get everything on your list done by lunchtime? Will you really fail year 11 if you don't get through this assessment? Also, are you being kind and helpful to yourself? I'm so dumb, or I can't do this may not be true. Hint, it's probably not. But they do certainly help but they certainly don't help in the current situation. Noticing what's going on in your head, it might not change much straight away, but there's lots of evidence that seeing your thoughts for what they are and thinking about your thoughts, is called metacognition, can kind of loosen their grip a little bit. Also think about context. How important will the things that you're thinking about be when we go back to school, or next year, or when you're 20? And finally, act. What do you need to do to make the stuff that you have to do achievable? Write a list of tasks, of questions, who you need to ask them to, that kind of thing. Make a timetable for your day or for your week. Prioritize what's really the most important. Do any of those little things to make the space where you work a bit more helpful. Make sure you've got what you need so you don't need to be always getting up to find a pencil, that sort of stuff. Above all, talk to your teachers because they really do want to help. I can certainly help you work on the feel and think parts, and if you'd like to talk those through, what you're feeling and what thoughts you're having, what you're telling yourself, please flick me an email. But above all, be gentle with yourself because these really are crazy times, and it would be a little bit weird to feel completely in control and normal when things are how they are. Take care and have a lovely weekend.